Welcome to Sports Nights with Jorge. Please stay tuned for scores and updates around the world of sports.
All right, fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Good subject today, and I was telling you I was going to come up with it. You'll love this one, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's one of my favorite, to be honest with you. And this is where we're going to get probably a little bit in the nitty gritty. All right. I'm just joking with you guys. Once again, thank you so much. I hope you guys having a lovely Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday already. This weekend is almost gone. This month is almost gone. So we're starting a new month next week. And here's the topic: fan versus fanatics. Woo! What a search on this one, guys. This is very passionate. Remember, this is something that we have all kinds of fans, especially in sports in general. So this is something that I'm gonna talk about. You got people that take it too serious, and people that take it light and understand the other side of it. And I'll bring you the 5 topics that I have that I took out, and then I'll give you a summary at the end. It's a good topic, guys. It's very amazing how you as a fan, remember, we all want to be winners. Okay, let's say this: we all want to win. We all love our team, regardless. Supposedly win, lose, or draw, but sometimes it doesn't go that way to the other side, and you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna try to make the video short. I'll read some things for you, and I'm gonna go through each topic between a fan and a fanatic. So let's get ready. All right, the first one is the level of passion. Now, from a fan base, a fan is someone that enjoys the sports and support a particular team, but their involvement typically balanced. They may watch a game, follow the news, and wear team merchandise, but they also maintain a healthy separation between their personal life and their support for the team. So just listen to that. It's just amazing how, it's a game. I love it. It's my team, and win, lose, or draw, but not too much involved in it. Now, a fanatic, it is a super fan that takes his passion to the extreme level. Okay? Their dedication is all consuming, often defining significant part of their identity. They might invest large amount of time, energy, and even money into supporting their team or athlete. Okay, so once again, you're taking it too far, too serious. But there's people that are like that, and who I am to judge. I'm not going to judge anybody because a fanatic has more involvement in the team than a fan does. Okay, so in that case, you're willing to support your team. There's people that put on, let's say, a jersey from a team or a hat from a team, and hey, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from New York, I'm a Yankee fan, or I'm a Mets fan, or I'm a Giants fan. Then you got other guys saying, "Oh man, I wear this jacket because I like it. It's nice. I like the color," and it's not really a fan. It's not really somebody involved, in that particular sportswear that he wear. That it doesn't matter. They just like the color, like to wear it, and it's like a fashion show. So then the second one's commitment. A fan. Now here's a fan base. I'm gonna go both ways, guys. Fans will generally support their team, but they may not feel compelled to follow every single game and engage with a team outside the major events. So, an example, you are a fan. Hey, let's say the Yankees played the Orioles last night. Did you saw the game? Nah, I was so busy, man. I was working. I didn't watch it, but I'll check the highlights tonight when I get home and see what happened. While a fanatic is more involved. So a fanatic is committed on a much deeper level. They follow every game. They know every statistics. They might even more personal sacrifice to attend games to stay update of their team and activity. They often feel strong emotional connection to the team, success and failure, which is true. You know, a fan is just a fan, and if they got time to watch a game, fine. A fanatic is so involved in everything that they do. Okay, they know if the first baseman had 2 hits, if he had 2 RBIs, if one of his players had 3 touchdowns a game, 150 yards. They get involved so much into the sports. Then you have the 2, 3, and 4, which is kind of tough, guys. The behavior. This is where I tell everybody in my podcast, and get ready because this is very, very serious, guys. Sometimes we take it to the extreme, and we shouldn't because it's just a sport. It's just entertainment, and really a sport is what keeps your mindset on something else instead of having, people use sports for therapy, So, but let's look at the behavior for the fan side. Fans usually keep their emotions in check, able to enjoy the high of wins and the lows of losses without going overboard. You see what I'm saying? They can have fun discussion of the team, but can also step back and maintain the perspective. So this is where I say this in my podcast a lot of time, guys and girls, and I want you to listen carefully. Your team lose to a team. It's happened. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I know you want your team to win, but your best quarterback didn't have his best days. You have to look at all that. You have to acknowledge that, hey, they're human like us. They can have a bad day. But here's the fanatic. Fanatic often have extreme reaction, both positive and negative. Win can send them into a state of listen, the bottom line, they go crazy. Okay? While lose can lead to frustration or even anger, which that's not good for your health. They may express their passion loudly, actively, whether it's through social media, custom commentary, or attending every events, no matter what. So they go into a radio station and say, "Man, this team is terrible. Get rid of this guy. He's not working." And you see, we cannot get too personal when it comes to sports, guys. And don't get me wrong when I say this. I know you have a passion for your team. I know you love your team. I love my Dolphins. I love my Orioles. I love my Lakers. But at the same time, I have to step back and reflect and notice what's going on and what's real, what's not real. And that's one of the things that we take it too personal, and they do. Then number 4, rationality. Okay, this is where a fan has to be careful how they use their word, their mouth, and their saying. Okay, a fan can usually be objective with evaluating a team, recognizing both strength and weaknesses, and acknowledge the reality of the game. While a fanatic tend to overlook flaws and might go to a great length to defend their team, even when the situation call for criticism. Their view of the often high base, and they might take things personal, and that's the word. When other criticize their team. So, how often you are with your friends and you are a Yankee fan and you are an Oriole fan? Because let's be honest, that's rivalry in baseball, Orioles and Yankees. Same thing as Dolphins, New England, a rivalry game. Okay, same thing with the Packers and the Bears. So what happened is when your team has been defeated so many times by one individual team, it gets to you. And it shouldn't, guys. You know what? It's just a sport. Somebody told me the other day, well, the Yankee has the most World Series than any other team in baseball. Listen, congratulations. Wish you the best. All right. But a fanatic, who cares? We're gonna get close. We're gonna get there someday. Because we take it personal, and we cannot take it personal. So that's one of the things that I really have concern, because one thing you gotta look as a fan and as a fanatic, more as a fanatic, man, look at your health. Your health is the most important thing. Okay? Then here's the other one that I added, the social interaction. Okay. A fan enjoys discussing sports with others and may from friendship based to share interest, but they're also likely to let sports dominate every conversation. A fanatic often they are often seen more social, okay, in the culture of the sports. They may go to a great length of joining a fan club, attend events, network other than the share intense passion. They they often be a primary social identity for that team. So what happened is, and there's nothing wrong by you supporting your team. There's nothing wrong by you saying, "Hey, man, that's my team. I want to support them." And you buy your gears and you buy your stuff and you buy your tickets. You got season ticket holders, and that's in every sports. And you like your team, but the moment you start losing, that changes. A fan, don't worry about that. A fan says, "Hey, I went to the game. It was Sunday. That's it. Dolphin win or Dolphin loss. It's okay. I enjoy the game, even though they lost, but they enjoy the entertainment." And that's the word I want to bring up on the other conversation, on the other actually on number 4, rationality. Because why? Because you're talking about a team, and you talk about another team's team, and you're getting too personal, and you should not get too personal. So I took a summary of both sides, and the fan enjoys the sports of a team in a balanced and often casual way, while the fanatic demonstrate an extreme all level of devotion, often to the point where it's core part of their identity and lifestyle. So you see, they love their team. Period. They're gonna support their team. Period. They're gonna buy gear. Period. But now watch this. Have you noticed lately? And let's use the Lakers trade with AD. What happened? The fans from the Mavericks went outside and they rallied and they start burning the jersey. They started a riot. That's overboard, guys. That is overboard. But yes, here's where it comes. Well, but they're passionate. That's their player. He got traded. They got mad at the Mavericks, and But did the Lakers did that when the AD was gone? You see, no. And then you might say, well, George, those are not real fans. No, they're fans, but they're not fanatics. Things happen in life, people. This is what we have to understand. Things happen in life. So while both fans and fanatics add their sport culture, okay, fanatics can sometimes be seen as a more extreme, while fans enjoy sports in more relaxing and balanced way. That's my final thought on that. Okay, we have to understand something, guys. One thing that nobody could take away from you, neither me, neither nobody else, but yourself. If you love your team, more power to you. Why not? You love your team. Look at me. I'm a Dolphin fan. I got Dolphin souvenirs. I got Dolphin, you name it. I got everything here. Okay? Dolphin jersey. But I also got Atlanta Falcons. I also got, Memphis State Tigers college. And I'm a Hurricane fan, by the way. Miami Hurricane fan. And the fan base, I mean, they get involved so much into it that really, if you look at it, it gets personal. Okay? And some fan takes it over stream. Now, have you guys seen their YouTube channel? And you guys, let's be honest, you've seen it. Dallas Cowboy fan, Super Bowl fans, breaking their TV, putting a piece of rock right to the screen of the TV, burning the putting a TV under the vehicle and running over with the vehicle, with the car, with the wheels. Why? That's the same TV you were watching Super Bowl. So why you making it personal? Okay, but that's what happened, guys. There's fans that you have to just step back, and it's dangerous. You got family members that create a fight into family members just because of a football team. And then one thing, remember, we also stir it up. We like to stir it up. The fans like to stir it up to the fanatics because the fanatics are the ones going to go crazy. The fan says, hey, man, we beat you, so what? We got you this time and so much. And then when your team is the best and your team has the best record, okay, and the goal is to make it to the top, to the highest, okay, and that's what they do. You expect the expectation so high, and guess what happened, guys? Your team don't make it. Then you go berserk. That's why sports is entertainment. Don't take it personal. I tell this a lot to a lot of my friends, guys. Let's be honest. It's fun. Sports, it is fun. And once again, I'm going to say it, and I say this with all my heart, man. I love you guys. I'm not saying don't love your team. I'm not saying don't do things for your team because that comes out of your heart. That is yours. That's yours to keep. I cannot stop that. I cannot tell you, hey, don't do that. Go ahead and listen what I was reading also. Fans and fanatics. You know how many fans switches team versus the fanatics that switch team? Just look at the podcast on YouTube on the Jets, on the Rams, on every NFL team, even baseball. Okay. You see, we're here to win, lose, and draw. The only issue is we always want to win. And that's the reality, guys. There's 32 teams in the NFL. It's impossible that all 32 teams go 17-0. It can't. They face each other. Baseball has 162 games. It's impossible that every team goes 162-0. So you know where I'm getting from, right? You're going to take a loss regardless. There's a loss in there somewhere. Then you got divisional champions. Then you got wild card champion, wild card. Then you got, division. You got divisional, wild card, then you got Super Bowl. And same thing is in baseball. Your divisional, then your wild card, and your championship, and then to the World Series. But watch this. How many games in baseball? How many games in football? But only 2 make it to the Super Bowl. 2 only make it to the World Series. So what happened to the other fans from the other team? Think about it. Now you got fans that says, man, my team had the best season. Probably next year they go to AAA Farm Club, they get somebody and they'll get better. Now, you see the team improvement. Yes, you do. Look at the Orioles, and I use the Orioles as an example. The Orioles broke the Mets record with 100 and something losses 3 or 4 years ago. They came into a contender. But once again, they did not win the World Series. They got swept by the Kansas City Royals in the wild card last year. So, this is what I'm saying. It's a sports of entertainment for all of us to have fun, enjoy. But the fanatic is something that they're going to have to slow down a little bit, guys. It's about your health. I'm this serious, guys. I'm serious. It's about your health, concern. I know you want your team to win. I know you support your team. And you're right. Those that support the team are real fans. Those that doesn't support the team are not real fans. Let's be honest. I give you credit for that. Because I'm not here to argue with anybody. I mean, it's just that everybody has, and that's another thing. Everybody has different opinion and different perspective of their sports. Some people says I like hockey, I like football, I like basketball, but I don't like football. But I like tennis, I like golf. Okay, so that's what they like. Can you take that away from them? No, you can take it away because that's their dream. That's what they love doing. The only thing is, Are we getting too personal with it? That's one thing we have to realize. We cannot get personal with this. This is serious. It's your health. Okay? I've seen videos out there, guys, that really sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. I do laugh about it, and sometimes I even cry about it because it is so sad. We gotta take our life very serious, especially our health. Okay? I love sports too, and I gotta tell you, I love all kinds of sports. It doesn't bother me at all. But anyhow, those that haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of them that have subscribed so far. Listen, this is another intro I did, and I did the night scene because it is sports night with Jorge. So I said, let me make it a little better with the intro. And this time I didn't took a minute. I put 30 seconds so I could get on and get this done today. But once again, man, I love you guys. I really do. I thank you so much for everything that you do. I really do, guys. Listen, we're here to help one another. We're here to support one another. Okay, we're here to lift each other up. Okay, regardless what the situation is. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, there's people out there that loves you, and the guy up there, he loves you also. So stay positive. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to, hey, if you have a comment on the comment section down below, okay, leave a comment. And I hope you love this. You love this section today. The next one will be pride and ego. That one I'm working on because I have to get the right word, how to how to get it done because those two words are close enough, but they do have a different definition. But anyhow, thank you so much for joining me tonight. You guys have a blessed night, and once again, don't forget to subscribe on Sports Night with Jorge. And once again, I leave you with this: fan versus fanatics. I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys soon. Thank you.